Hello, lovelies. I'm Audra Maga Johnson, and to my left, oh wait, Cam's not here because Cam is in Texas, and Cam is under siege by the snowflakes. She has no power, no internet. We tried to have a conversation earlier today, and her cell phone isn't even working right. So everybody keep Cam in your prayers. um, and I wasn't going to do a live tonight, and I was all snuggled warm in my bed here in my office because my heater's still not working right, and it's nice and warm in here with my heater, and my cat scared the crap out of me. So here I am. I'm going to do a little bit of a show tonight, and again, everybody pray for Cam. How is everybody doing tonight? Hi, David. How are you? Um, so I haven't had a chance today to look at anything going on around the country. So if you guys have something that came up that you guys think people should know, let me know while I'm on, and I will definitely get that word out. Today was President's Day. Personally, my favorite president, and don't kill me, I love Trump, but my favorite president happens to be George Washington. One of the things that I loved the most about George Washington is he was offered not once, not twice, but three times to be king of America, and he turned it down, and that makes him one of my favorite, if not top favorite. So happy President's Day. um, yeah, we saw some really cool stuff today, though, didn't we? I did get a chance to see about 2-3 minutes of the awesome President's Day parade that happened. If it wasn't, I think it was outside of Mar-a-Lago. I don't know. It was in Florida though. There looked like there was a couple hundred patriots lined up, cheering for my second best or favorite president, Donald J. Trump. We love you, President Trump. Don't give up. We're still behind you. MAGA lives on. Jane said, howdy, prayers for all in Texas, and the state's hit hard. It's snowing here too. Jane, I'm going to be honest, I haven't even looked out my window because I'm absolutely terrified of what I'm going to see. Um, I, again, caught glimpses here and there of a big mitten and it was covered in blue. And I was like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I've got food in my basement, got cigarettes, I've got energy drinks. I don't even want to know how bad this is going to be. Um, Jane says, I love George too, in line with Trump. Um, Jane, they projected 500,000 people at the President's Day thing today. That's insane. That's insane. Oh my God. Yay, Patriots. Yay. That's what I love to see. We have to keep being vocal. We have to be still in the spotlight going, we're not going away. We're not. MAGA's here to stay. There, I did my little jingle. James said several hundred people minimum. Wow. I am so insanely proud of the Patriots that got out there. I didn't even know about it. Otherwise, I probably would have been down there, and then my husband would have been mad because that's another trip that we can't afford right now. But I would have made it. Let's see. So we've got Jason. Jason is my Trump buddy, Patriot brother. He travels with us with the Unity Bridge. Speaking of Unity Bridge, you guys have got to get you one of these nice, comfy, warm sweaters. Rob Cordis has them with the Unity Bridge. I can hook you up too if you need me to. John says Trump 2024. James says he's not quitting. That's right. He's not quitting. Neither are we. MAGA isn't going anywhere. We know the Supreme Court is going to be hearing the fraud cases on the 19th. I personally am like so giddy about this. It's not even funny. Because all of the media, they'll tell you this fraud cases were heard at the Supreme Court, and there was nothing in them. No, honey, they never looked at our case, so Jane said, I did my own standout today by myself, as I do every week, my Trump flags and American flag. Yes, Jane, you are like my number one favorite patriot. I love you. You know what I got for you? Here we go. So after this, send me a message and I'm going to send you this. Bam. Yes. You know you want it. So Jane, that's for you. Send me a message with your mailing address and I'll make sure you get it out to you. David said Rob Cordes is the man. I love Rob. We're all one little I love our little Unity Bridge team family. It's amazing. Um and that's something that I never thought I would find again after I got kicked out of the you know, I used to be an actress, so I got kicked out of the acting community because I decided to stand up for Trump, and I never thought I'd find that deep connected friendship that I have found with so many of you. And it's absolutely just beautiful. Um well, it's not my Unity Bridge, but I am part of the Unity Bridge team. We are still working on getting some events coming down from Michigan to Florida. I think that's going to be great. I know I'm looking forward to getting out of the snow. What else? What can we talk about today? I promised Cam that we would have at least one broadcast tonight. If not her, me, or Suzanne, somebody, and dropping the ball tonight because I'm not prepared to do this at all. But I am committed. Also, somebody tell me if you know what it's about, but somebody told me on Monday next week there's going to be new impeachment papers filed. Don't know what that's about. I have a feeling like they're going to be trying to impeach Trump when he's in the grave already. Our great grandkids are going to be like, what the poo, man? We've got nothing done in the in the government. All they're doing is impeaching Trump. Hi, Carol. How are you, sweetheart? James said, I love hanging out with Rob Cordes and Jason Bright supporting your favorite president, Donald J. Trump. Whoop, whoop. um, Also, have you guys looked into any of this March 4th stuff that is just flying all over the place? I know the original inauguration date for the president of the United States was March 4th. But people seem to think there's some big event coming on the 4th, other than, the one in Florida that we're going to. But I don't know how that's going to play out, guys. I do know we do have some legal routes we can go. I know the military still very much can fix the situation. And we're seeing it happen in Burma too. So I'm not going to give up hope. I know there's always some legal aspects that we can keep tracking down before we go all boogaloo or whatever the heck they call it. Oh, hi, Nardo. Everybody say hi to my cousin. Mwah. I love you guys. We need to have a Lemons family gathering. um, not impeachment, but real Carol, really? So Carol said that they're not bringing up new impeachment charges, but criminal charges. I can't. I'm done. Ah! Carol, do you know what the criminal charges are? I'm so done. Oh Lord. I feel like we've all stepped into this weird twilight zone where nobody knows what the Constitution is, and Amber says that why the military is still there, and talk is they're saying till fall. Yeah. So I've been hearing a couple of different dates for the military pulling out of DC. I've heard till fall. I've heard till 2022. I don't know. Really, 6 months ago, I could tell, I know it's going to happen. This is going to happen. And this is going to happen. Right now, I'm just as clueless as you are. I'm talking people that are pretty high up on the chain. And they're like, I ain't got a clue what's going on, y'all. Not a clue. Hi, Dennis. How are you? Long time no see, man. Where you been? um, so I couldn't give you details on that because I'm not that important. I do know that we're gonna keep fighting here. Call your local GOPs and demand them that they stand not only for Trump but the Constitution. I know in my county, Calhoun County here in Michigan, I was told that there were they were working on censuring Meyer, but they were going to do it at their pace and nobody else's pace. So I don't know exactly what that means. I just moved here, so I can't say I know the people or what's going on, but I know it's in the works. um, I know Shirky was censured by, oh, there was one count there, his county, wherever the heck he lives. Sorry guys, I'm out of it. But I mean, it's the thing, there's things in the works, right? People are working on it. You guys gotta keep up the pressure. Hi, Ricky. He said, hello, lady, let's keep fighting. Absolutely. Oh, wait. We're not allowed to say fighting, guys, because that's, insurrection and all that BS. Ugh, I can't anymore. James says Biden wants the DOJ to get involved with criminal charges against the real president. I don't get this. Like, what are they going after this man for? Like, they are still so terrified of Trump. It's like, you know what they're doing? Our like enemies, like China and Iran, all they're like, oh, I smell weakness. I smell fear. Like, what? They're making us look so damn weak. So weak. Ugh. Ricky said, sorry, let's stand tall, right? Ricky, we don't want to get charged with, domestic terrorism for saying let's fight. Good Lord, help me. FBI has not been to my house yet. They've been to 5 people I was with in DC. They've been to their houses, so maybe I'll make them some cookies tomorrow and put them on a nice little plate by the door next to my Constitution for when they show up. James, I'm sorry. I'm trying to quit smoking. Listen, I got it down. You guys would be so proud of me. I got it down to 1 pack a day. Then after the election, it went right back up. So I'm about a pack and a half. I know. I feel like y'all are going to start like mass sending me nicotine patches. I could totally see you guys doing that. Carol said we are weak with Biden in office. Yeah, well, our government is. I think the people are stronger now than ever because we realize we have to be. You know what I mean? You don't know how strong you are until you have no other choice but to be strong. Ricky said by the case. James said, damn globalist. I love you guys. Eat candy, but then I get fat. I'm already like a little chunky monkey. So if I start smoking and started eating, then I'd be a chunky monkey who was a very angry chunky monkey because I didn't have any nicotine. You guys are crazy. Listen, you want me in jail? Take away my cigarettes. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Huge thank you to everybody that worked the last couple of days spreading the Daughters of Liberty page. It worked. Dang it, I had it written down. We had like over 2,000 views of our last video. So we really appreciate it. I think every single one of us, independent citizens, we need to be the media because they're not going to tell you the truth. It's got to be us. That's why I went to jail in Lansing because I was like, you ain't telling these people the truth. I'm going to show them the truth. We all have to be that voice that gets the truth out, because the media is not going to do it. I just absolutely refuse to even watch them anymore because I'm gonna break my TV. I'm gonna throw something at. um, Darlene, that's a good point. The United States Incorporated went bankrupt last year. It is no more. So if you guys know about this, we were actually sold out. We were sold out by our own country. We aren't a country, we're a corporation. um, Gosh, I can't think right now. Was it right after the Civil War? Right after the Civil War or World War II? One of the big wars. We were broke. I think it was the Civil War, right? We were broke and we started, selling bonds left and right. Well, the good old British bought up all those bonds, and now they own us. So, yeah, the corporation went bankrupt. The United States is not. Huge, huge, complicated thing that I know have. I know have. I don't have the energy to go into, but definitely, definitely, definitely look into that. And Darlene said she just got into or get into a local du jour meeting. I freaking love those meetings. Like, I thought I loved history and I thought I knew a lot. You go to these meetings and you're like, I didn't know any of this. Any of this. So look into it. There's actually supposed to be 4 branches of the government. The fourth one is we the people, and we the people are actually the most important. And we actually have the ability to say somebody has committed treason. We're going to put them on trial for that. And that's something that we the people do separately from any other court system in the country, because we the people are actually the fourth and most important branch of government. This isn't some crazy talk. This isn't some conspiracy theory. This is legit in the Constitution. It's legit written into the way the system is supposed to be governed, but is not. um, James or James says, speaking of which, that wench wants to put more money into the state budget to keep guns out of the state capital. Oh God, yeah. Okay, so Whitmer, these people are so stupid. I can't even look at me. Oh, this is how I spend my day, like this, all day long, going like this, going, what? So, right after the U.S. Capitol insurrection takeover, no, right after that, Gretchen and Dana Nessel, they came out and got the grounds people, I don't know, whatever, to vote against us being able to open carry in the Capitol. First of all, guys, we can still open carry on the grounds. As far as I know, I looked at it, we can still open carry on the grounds. And for those of us that are gun loving patriots who have our concealed carry permit, we can still carry in the Capitol. So Gretchen wants to put a bunch of money into security and, metal detectors. And I'm like, girl, do you know the cost of ammo right now? Do you? Nobody is wasting ammo on any of y'all. Okay? You're not like that important to us to waste expensive ammo on. So just get over yourself. Okay? Get over yourself. um Adam said people's assemblies and the common law grand juries. Adam, if I send you a link, do you want to come on real quick and explain it? I've got time and Cam's not here, and I promised I'd do a full show. So, Jane said, I think Trump signed us back into the Republic on July 4th. The corporation is dead. He will be inaugurated in 3-4. James said, F bombs are literally coming out of my mouth right now. Good, say a couple for me. Because you know I love to swear. and I'm trying really, really hard not to. Carol said Gretchen isn't worth ammo. Black eyed peas are cheap. Oh Lord, we're all going to jail. We're all going to jail. It's done. I'll make sure I get get some pocket constitutions that we can sneak in. um. So yeah, I mean, it's just insane. It's just absolute insanity. Um. I don't know what else to say about that because it's just like, dude, even way before Trump. Um. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Dennis said he's praying for our state. Thank you so much. Before Trump and before I wasn't even involved in politics, they always carried at the Capitol. They always had Second Amendment. Nobody has ever been shot at the Capitol. Nobody has ever had a gun pointed by the patriots at the Capitol. Oh, but the left have done that. The left have pointed their guns at us at the Capitol, at rallies, in front of cops, and nothing has happened to them. But we're just a bunch of crazy people ready to take over the government. I'm like, Gretchen, honey, we ain't got time for that, all right? Carol says I'm a Facebook felon. Yeah, me too. Me too. So lots of crazy stuff going on. Whew. That's just been one of those days, though. We've been, praying for the people in Texas. We've been trying to calm everybody down. I did a video earlier about the snow, and Facebook decided to take it off. But y'all, there's nothing wrong with your snow. Take it from a Michigander. There's nothing wrong with your snow. I promise. I even did the experiment. They were going outside and putting the snow in balls and then putting a lighter up to it. And they're like, oh my God, dude. Okay. So the reason why the snow isn't melting is because the snow is so cold and the lighter is so hot, the flame is so hot that it's actually like evaporating, right? So snow is melting, it's just evaporating. Ah. um Darlene says Chicago has one of the nation's strictest gun laws, and look at the problem they have there, guys. I mean, it's literally like the less guns you have, the more crime you have because nobody wants to get shot, right? So if I have a gun and my neighbor doesn't have a gun, and you know that, and you're a criminal, you're going to go, I'm just going to go break into the neighbor's house where there are no guns and they have a big sign up that says this is a gun-free zone. I don't know. Maybe it's Darwinism, right? Darwinism? Darwinism? Can't talk tonight. Maybe it's just, we should just let that take over for a while. I'm just saying, maybe. Ricky says, just stop by to say, hey, God bless all. Have patience. Things will work out. Our God is large. Our God is amazing. Our God has got this. I don't have patience. And I'm praying on that. I'm praying on patience. I know God tells us not to fear. He says it like over 300 times in the Bible. Me and God fight. God always wins. We'll just say it that way. I'm always like, but why, God? And he's like, Audra, just chill. I got this. I'm like, but why? He always wins. He always wins. I'm just saying it. Darlene says they want to get rid of our guns so we won't be able to defend ourselves against them. My thing is if the government is worried about the people having guns, it's because they're about to do something that's going to get them shot. And that's not me threatening to shoot anybody. That's a very common saying. It's been around for years, way before I came. So don't be, Maga most wanted listing me right now. James says, Audrey, you should invite hashtag train wreck Gretch to a show. My God, that would be great. That would be awesome. I'd be like, hello, Gretchen. Let's talk about the Constitution, biatch. Carol said, "Patience, Great Guns and Roses song could be your theme song." Yeah, but I don't have patience, so probably wouldn't be a great song for me. um, so yeah, just hanging out. Oh, yeah. So I mentioned my cat scared the crap out of me. I came out of my office. I knew the basement door was shut. Come out of my office. Basement door is wide open and there's pencils rolling down. Like it was like, the shining shining PS, like Children of the Corn like type situation. So I went flying upstairs, woke everybody up, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's a ghost!" Found out my damn cat can open doors. Who'd have thunk? So my cat had opened the door, heard me coming, and ran down and knocked a bunch of pencils down. Yeah. Either that or it was the FBI. I don't know. Maybe there's an FBI dude in my basement somewhere. Wouldn't surprise me. Where am I going next? We're working, I know the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of March, we will be in Florida. On the way there, we're going to be having a couple of stops as well, so I don't handle the scheduling part. So I'm still waiting to hear on that, but I know we will be in Florida for the big Trump parade that's going to be down there. So that will be fun. I'm excited. I need warm weather. It'd be really cool if you guys could come with us too. And Carol says I need a cat. I love my kitty. He's a big fat cat, black cat named Loki. He's awesome. Um, okay, well, I was gonna wait to see Dennis had come to Alabama. I've never been to Alabama. I really want to go. Like, I really do want to go. So if you want to set something up, I can make sure the Trump Bridge gets there. um, I was waiting to see if Adam wanted to hop on, but he never responded. So, poop. Maybe I'll have him on tomorrow night and he can explain more of this um, du jour jury stuff because I've been looking into it for months now. I signed up for the board or whatever it was, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's definitely something worth looking into because we were turned into a corporation. They sold us. They sold us. And and the crown was kind of like, well, we're going to be around for a couple hundred years more at least. So we'll just wait. We'll wait you out. Yeah. Look into that. um okay, Adam. Well, maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow or something like that. Um so we'll maybe look into that. We'll get deeper into that and look into the bar association. This blew my mind because I went to school to be a lawyer. um the bar association is actually like a British title. So once you take the bar exams and you become a bar member, you technically are a traitor to the country or something like that. I don't know. It gets crazy. It gets really crazy. Uh, Darlene said every county has a du jour. Yes, they do. Absolutely. Michigan Grant or la la la. Michigan General Jural Assembly. Yes. Is that what I signed up for? I can't remember what it was. It was really fascinating, and I was like, I'm in. And then I lost all the paperwork, and I pulled an Audra like I always do. But look into it. It's super, super interesting, super important that we know because we've all been lied to a lot. We've been lied to a lot. Like the whole driver's license thing, technically, that's illegal. Just saying. I know it sounds crazy. Don't give up on me yet. I promise you, look into it. It's insane what they've done. And they've done it so like blatantly right in front of our faces. Adam said Michigan du jour.org. That links in the chat too. So definitely look into it. It's insane. Darlene said National Liberty Alliance Online has live online meetings every Monday night at 9. Good to know. I'm so there. I'm so there. I was driving like halfway across the state to go to these meetings. They're fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Jane says the lawyers will be constitutionally trained when this all goes down. And that was something that was so crazy to me because like I said, I studied to be a lawyer. Like I got pretty deep into it until I was like, yeah, I can't do this because I can't defend people that I know are guilty or prosecute people I know are innocent. So I got out. But I mean, it's so crazy because you go through all this schooling and your main focus is that bar exam and you start really looking into things and you're like, wait a minute. Do you guys know there's actually no license to practice law? The bar exam isn't a license. It's a membership to like some big club. You don't need a license to practice law. And I'm like, well, shit, I wasted a lot of money. um, Esquire, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Adam. Esquire is a title you get by passing the bar. Esquire is a title under the crown of England. That's what I was trying to remember. So they are attorneys for the crown and the rank below knight. So technically, when I was gonna go take the bar, I was pledging allegiance to the British crown, and I would have hated myself. So woohoo, score for me. But seriously, the 13th Amendment. Not saying we shouldn't have freed the slaves. We absolutely should, but we should have kept the 13th Amendment. Um, okay, Adam. I'm trying to. I don't want to like offend the teacher. I was paying attention. I promise. But correct me if I get this wrong. The original 13th Amendment stated that anybody that held a title could not hold a title loyal to the crown could not hold office in America, right? Did I get that right? He's not answering. um Annie says we are also not US citizens. I changed my citizenship back in the 90s. Yeah, what are it's not citizenship. What is it? Oh, poop, I forgot. I'm trying. Hi Mario, how are you? Titles of Nobility Amendment. I got it right then, right? Yay! Do I get a sticker, Adam? I feel like I'm trying. I haven't gone through all this in a very long time, so um I was close. See? I'm trying. So definitely look into that. Maybe I'll brush up what poor Adam's trying so hard to teach me this stuff and I'm kind of like, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then I get it and then I forget it. So kudos to kudos to you, Adam, for sticking with me and trying to you know, teach me some stuff. Sovereign citizen, is that what it is? Yeah, so like they really screwed things up. We'll put this in Audra's turn. They effed stuff up. And we got to go back because the documents our country were founded on were screwed with. The Constitution is all messed up. Look, I'm going to screw this one up too. I have it on my wall somewhere. It's not for the United States of or one of those back. They actually screwed up. They screwed the words up. Carol said, "Oh my God, I'm learning stuff I should have learned 50 years ago." I know, right? Like, Carol, I went to school to be a lawyer, and I was like, "What are these people talking about?" Like, I sat there and I looked around. And I'm like, Adam, what did you invite me to?" And then I started really thinking about it. I'm like, wow, wait, no, that's true. And wait, oh my God, that's true too. It's another one of those cases where we got so used to something that wasn't true. And we got so used to being hearing it repeated over and over and over again, that the truth actually was harder for us to believe, than a lie. Hey, Tony, I'm trying, y'all. um, a du jour, a meeting will blow your mind. I probably sang that wrong too because they always yell at me. You're saying it wrong. I'm doing my best, okay? It did blow my mind. I've gone to a couple of them and I was like, what? um, so yeah, it was insane. Adam says Catherine Hunting is doing classes online now. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love the classes. They were super like, oh, what? Terry said I just got on what meeting. So we're talking about how pretty much people have been told their whole life this is what something is, right? So we put these blinders on us and they're like, don't look out here. Don't look out here. So right after the Civil War, we actually became a corporation of the United States, and that screwed a bunch of stuff up. We'll just put it that way. Screwed a bunch of stuff up. They sold us off to the British Crown. The Bar Association is just another like title loyal to the crown. It's a crazy. It's insane. It's insane. Annie says one is only a U.S. citizen if you U.S. citizen if you come from the other top 5 territories. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Chris said, why do you not have a YouTube channel yet? Actually, this is streaming to my personal YouTube channel because we're trying to get like everything back up to where it was before we became Daughters of Liberty. So we've got to get the new Daughters of Liberty YouTube page up so it can stream. So this was kind of a test to see if everything's working correctly because neither Cam or I are really good with, technology. So we're trying. So it is streaming to my personal YouTube channel and on my personal Facebook and on Daughters of Liberty. Also, you guys, I can't make much of anything public on my personal page because the liberals like to report it and then I'm off for 30 days and I can't get you guys information. But everything will be public on the Daughters of Liberty page. So that's facebook.com/Daughters of Liberty 2021. If you go there, you can share all of our stuff publicly and you can get our messages out and people can see our crazy faces and our hot mess. Annie says, and make in the 90s, once I changed my citizenship, I no longer paid federal income tax. Yeah, like I met a couple people that did that, and I'm like, whoa. Because like everything we just kind of accepted, our birth certificates, our driver's license, or any license, everything we just kind of accepted as part of society is like totally illegal under our constitution. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I'm not an expert, but I was just like, whoa. Marriage licenses, just insane. Darlene says, hey guys, study up on Bitcoin. We're going NESARA and need to get rid of the central bank. I have no clue how to use Bitcoin. Everybody keeps telling me to invest in it. So if you guys can drop me a link or something, that would be great. Because I looked it up and there's like all these websites that like totally don't look legit. So I'm not putting my money in their hands. Chris says, you need a production staff. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's crazy because Cam and I, between the two, and Cam and I and Suzanne, between the three of us, we have hundreds of hours of like really important footage. We all go to all the different rallies. We've been at all the different protests. We have hundreds of really good footage between the three of us. but we don't really know how to edit anything. So it's kind of, we just stick up a 3-hour video and everybody's got to like pick through it to find what's interesting because, yeah, not good. Not good. And then my, you know, dumbass buys a Chromebook and those things are shit. Don't ever buy one. So it doesn't work. Darlene says YouTube has Bitcoin for Dummies series. I will have to watch it. Jane says same as gun licenses and concealed carry illegal. Bitcoin will go down, I think, when they bring back Nessera. I don't know what that is because they'll go with gold, silver, and coins. I don't know. Girl, I don't want anything about finances right now. I was told when I was out on the road on tour, we stopped at this cute little shop. I wish I would have remembered the name because they have the most adorable things. But this lady was talking and we were asking us, what do we do when we're not on tour? And I said, well, my husband's a truck driver and we're independent contractors. We own our own business. And she's like, oh, no. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh, no. I guess word on the street is that Biden is now trying to go after independent truck drivers and trying to shut down that industry. And I'm like, you don't want to come after my money that feeds my children. So I hope to God that's not true. I mean, I don't think people understand how much the trucking industry is valuable for this country. Like, you want your shit paper? A truck needs to bring it to you. You want your gas? A truck has to bring it to you. You want your food? Truck brings it to you. I don't think he really wants to go there. But the man is an imbecile and, who knows? All right, so I did my duty. I did a full show. I rambled a lot, but we stuck in it together, you guys. We stuck in it together. um, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, Darlene says the deep state wants to ruin our economy. Yeah, they do, because once you ruin the economy, you make the people independent on you. And when the people depend on you, you can control the vote, and then you keep the power, and then all of a sudden we're freaking Nazi Germany. Hang in there. We have seen worse. We have gotten through it. I fully believe Trump isn't done, and I fully believe we're going to see some really great leadership arise out of this. Revolution War, Civil War, we've always had really great people that stood up to lead the people. So I think we got this. We got to stay strong. We got to keep holding in there. Oh, have a good night, James. You're still my favorite Democrat. um, we got this. It's gonna get rough. But we're gonna survive, and I think we're going to come out being able to breathe, right? We're gonna okay. There's a hurdle. We're never gonna be able to stop fighting. I mean, there's never going to be a time in our country where Americans are gonna be able to go, oh, we're all good. There's always gonna be somebody trying to take us down. This time, unfortunately, it's coming from within. um Darlene said, the Great Reset. It's global. I hope it's the Great Awakening. We need to be awakened. So I'm going to try to get back to sleep after my kitty scared the poo out of me. He is now upstairs with the children, where he will stay for the next 10 days because he made me look like a fool. I love you guys. Say a prayer for Cam and everybody in Texas and the southern states that are having problems. They like literally have no power and no heat right now. It's insane. There's nothing wrong with the snow. I promise you, as a Michigander, snow's just really resilient, and we make houses of that shit up here. um, Chris says the tree of liberty needs to be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. And remember, the first person in that saying is the patriots, because we fight defensive wars, not offensive wars. Just saying. I love you guys. Please do me a favor. Go over to the Daughters of Liberty page. It's facebook.com/Daughters of Liberty 2021. Like that page, share that page, like our videos, share our messages. I'm okay if you share it off of my personal page too, but it's going to be on private. So not everybody's going to be able to see it. But I love you guys so very much. Keep standing tall. Carol said windmills are out of order in Texas. Yes, they've all frozen. I love you, love you, love you. Keep standing, and hopefully we'll have Cam back on here so you don't have to listen to me to ramble for 45 minutes. And I'm going to try to get Adam on here, or maybe even like Darlene will come on and talk to us. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep standing, and Maga is not dead. Maga will always be alive as long as we keep it in our hearts and we keep that spirit going. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.